Good morning. Say good morning, Lily. Lily? Lucy? No? Right, let's go get Steve. I better own up to my mistakes. Hello.
Yeah.
It's a bit long, isn't it? Right. Better own up. This is the bathroom we've done, anyway. Looks nice, doesn't it? Because none of you have seen this. Because we've got no audio with it. So this is the bathroom we've done. We finished beginning of last week, Monday, wasn't it? So it all looks great. And they've been round and they've painted everything now, so it's all looking really good. But apart from the shower doesn't work. I've just found out the reason why the shower doesn't work. And that's because, should I blame you for this?
No.
No. That's because I've piped it up off the tank, the header tank in the attic, rather than the main incoming. So at the moment it's gravity fed. So I screwed up a little bit. Steve's loving it.
Not my problem.
So what we're going to do, I never actually realised, I thought it was piped off mains on the cold, but I've just run the cold tap and it trickles out. I've turned it off now. So what we're going to do, so we're going to go and grab some bits in a second. Now this is the pipe that's feeding the cold off the header tank, and then this is a mains incoming cold, which is very convenient for me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to tee off this one, and we're going to bring it straight in the top and just cap the top. And that'll give us mains pressure into the bathroom, because that's all that's feeding. So very convenient for me. A nice easy fix, but it shouldn't have been like it in the first place, should it? Let's go get some bits. So I've changed this over now, so I've just crossed them over and dropped it down. It's the only fittings I had. Please bear with. The shower now is working. Excuse the flickering lights. Works now, Steve. Yeah. Cool. Right. Put this stuff back in the iron cupboard and we get to go. Tiny. Right. Hoover down. Let's go. Good morning. Say good morning, Lily. Nope. Say good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
Right. New bathroom today. We're going to try and get the majority of this done today, in and out. So yeah. Right. Just got to get a little contract signed quickly and then we can start. So, see you inside. sorted out. Not bad, was it, Steve?
Not bad.
Not bad. It's taken us an hour. We started a little later today because we had to cut some bits. So we started this at 20 to 9 and it's now 20 to 10. So yeah, it doesn't take very long when you do enough of them. So what we're going to start with is we're going to close this wall back up. So we're going to hardy board this to where we need to come to. So we'll straighten this line up when we come to hardy board it. I'm going to let Steve do that, and I'm just going to get rid of this hot and cold supply that's coming in the floor for the old bath, because we no longer need it because we're having a shower in here. So I'm going to do that. Steve's going to do that, and then we'll move on to the hot for the shower's got to go, because we've got a cold feed only shower going back in. And then once this area's in, we can put shower tray in, we can put the wall panels on, and then we can move on to the floor and we'll start fitting stuff back in. So let's get to it, shall we? So I've just lifted this floorboard because this is our hot that's currently running over here for the bath. So we're just going to stick a cap on this. We'll go cut it back as tight as we can, put a cap on it. That's the hot taken care of. Oh look, gold. Gold. God, bloody hell. Gold. Have that. Clear the rubbish out too. And then our cold, I believe, is that one that's going in the floor down here, so we'll get rid of that one too. Nice. Right, let's cut these out, solder some caps on, we can close this floor back up then, and then we'll cap the ones up here so we can get water back on, because I think we deserve a coffee. Right, so that one's capped now. Just picked up this board and I'm just gonna cut this one off here and cap it there. The pipe is actually just running the other side of this joist, so I'm just gonna cap it here and that'll be good enough for that. I would have cut it here, but this is also feeding somewhere else that way. I imagine for downstairs, there's a cloakroom bathroom downstairs, and it has actually split off to feed the basin as well. So we'll just cap it there and that'll be absolutely fine. Cut it. Right, so that's where we are. We're capped. I'm just going to give this a quick hoover up before I close this floor back up, just to get rid of some of this dirt that's under the floorboards, because I hate it when I find dirt under the floor. Do you mind?
Not really.
Cleaned out, nice and tidy. Close the floor back up now. Steve's boarding, so we're moving along. We're getting stuff done. Right, Steve's moving along with the board in. I've just put the boards back down. I've not fixed them yet. I just want to check them before we I checked when I put the boards back on. I just want to check, make sure there's no leaks or anything before we fix them down. I'm just draining the heating system currently, so I can take this towel rail off, and this pipe's got to move over to this side because the entry point on the new towel rail is both the same side, so 15mm apart. So I'm just going to get the towel rail done so we can fill it all back up and get the water back on as quickly as possible. And then we're going to move on to, once I've done that, we'll close all the floor up. We're then going to overboard the entire floor. So we'll overboard this in 9mm ply. And then that gives us a good base then for everything that we need to do. Once the floor's overboarded, we're then going to move on to the shower tray. So I'll get the shower tray in, wall boards can go up. And yeah, just keep moving around. So we're getting done. We're currently at 10 to 11, so we're another hour in and we're closing walls back up, which is good. We're good going, so we should get a lot done today. So yeah, right, hopefully this heating won't take too much longer. It's been draining for about 10 minutes now, so let's get the towel rail off. I've done the pipes now for the radiator. just joined on back to where it was and just moved it over to here. So they're all on. That's camp like I've shown. I've just put 2 new towels up as well for the basin. Steve's priming this end wall because this is a concrete block wall, so we're just priming this ready for our boards to go on. We'll just fill what we need to fill when we come to panel it. Steve's closed this wall back up as well, so this is all boarded and ready to go. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut some 9mm ply to overboard the floor. So we'll just run them in strips this way, and then we'll just piece in the end. So yeah, go cut some ply, get the floor boarded, and yeah, once the floor's boarded, we can then start moving on to the shower area and flooring basically. Right, Steve's just finishing off bordering the floor, so he's just cutting these 2 last little ones now. I've just built the frame that we need for our shower tray because we're having to elevate it because of where the waste position's coming in for the wall. There's just no access to the other side because it's in the garage roof space, so we can't get to it. So yeah, so I'm going to put a sheet of ply over the top of this now, connect our waste in, cut a hole for where our waste is as a centre waste, which we'll put in the front, and I can get the shower tray in. So yeah, it's coming along. I don't know what we're doing at the time.
Time is 20 past 1.
20 past 1, so yeah. I think in about, I want to say 2 hours the shower will be done. We'll probably have it floored as well, so we'll see how we get on. Right, we're moving along. I've just got the tray and everything in. This is all mounted, pipe. Just putting our leaks kit on and around, and then we'll be ready for panelling. So Steve has already primed this wall. These don't need priming because they're hardy boards. So yeah, we've just got to run a little bit short on the leaks kit there, so we're going to put some there. We'll put some up the corner, do our joints, yada yada yada. So yeah, I'm gonna, in a second, once we've got this on, I'm just going to leave Steve to panel this, and I'm going to start working on the floor and getting the floor in. Because once our floor's in, toilet can go in, basin can go in. So yeah, still not bad for time. We're 2 o'clock at the minute, so we're getting it done. We're moving on pretty well, aren't we, Steve?
Yeah, indeed.
Steve's just got these panels up. They're just going off now. I got this part of the floor down, and I've run short a little tiny bit, so I just need to grab a couple, another pack, which we'll do in the morning now. So I've started moving on to getting units in. So cupboard unit, and then there's the toilet. We're just going to box this in down the side until we get to the basin. So the basin unit's going to go centre of the window here. And yeah, we're just moving along. We are at 20 to 4, so got a bit more to do. Hey Steve.
Hey.
So yeah, right, just going to do this. I'm just going to put my M panels on quickly, and I can put the cistern and stuff in for the toilet, get the top on, and get this finalised quickly. And then we'll move on to basin. Steve's probably going to move on to enclosure. Yeah?
Shower enclosure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Steve's just getting the enclosure in. I say enclosure, glass screens in. He's doing the bars across the top that pick up for the support. Sorry, I'll get my words out in a minute. It's been a long day. So the bars that support the tops of the glass panels. So this one shoots across here, and then this one here will pick up on the bar that goes across this way. I've just got all the toilet in. I've just got to find the hinges for this door, which I haven't had much luck in finding just yet. And yeah, we're moving along. Currently at about 20 past 5, so yeah, see how much more we can get done. So we're leaving it for the day. Hey Steve.
I think so.
Had enough. So basin is in and working, toilet's in and working, shower is all piped up, and the enclosure is all on. Steve sealed it all up, so by tomorrow I'll be able to test this, make sure it's all working great. Yeah, so it's not an awful lot left to do, to be honest. get some some door fronts on, side panels, this door, a bit of boxing down here, and then just really a bit of touch up with some plaster and a little bit of flooring that I run out on. So yeah, alright, anyway, it's late. I'm going home. See you guys in the morning.